boys and girls. It's me, Miss Jasmine from McMillan Community Center. I am here with Miss Kelly from SaloMAC Farms, and today we are cooking with SaloMAC.
So today we're cooking with ingredients from the backpack program provided to you from McMillan Park Community Center and Community Harvest Food Bank. So today we're gonna make some beef mac and cheese, hamburger helper style at home.
First things first, you gotta wash your hands, okay? Gotta get those hands clean. Yeah, oh yeah. Remember what I told you last week? You gotta get in between those fingers. 20 seconds.
All right, so when you take your burger out, it's gonna look like this. Don't worry about all that white stuff. That stuff's actually super flavorful. What you wanna do is you wanna get your pan hot first, and then we're gonna just take some vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever you got in the house, and you're gonna toss that in carefully because the pan's gonna be hot if you've heated it up already. And you want that to get nice and hot. That way your beef doesn't get all mushy because ain't nobody want mushy meat. And you want to be careful so that the hot oil doesn't splatter. So from there, Miss Jasmine's just gonna move it around, smash it up a little bit, make sure all the meat gets on the hot pan. You don't want to smash it up too much because again, it'll get all mushy and nobody wants that in their meat. Your canned meat is already cooked. That means you don't have to really cook it for very long, so that makes this a really quick meal on those nights where you got only a little bit of time to put dinner together. So our pan is on a low to medium heat. You don't want it too hot. And we're gonna spice up our meat a little bit. We've got sea salt. You always wanna use salt and pepper. Whatever you're doing, put salt and pepper in it.
And sprinkle it around. See what? So it can get even throughout. You do a little sprinkle. I might put a little bit more in a second.
Salt and pepper, you can always add more at the end. We're also gonna do some garlic powder. And if you don't like one of these seasonings, leave it out, whatever you want. You can also add some of your favorite seasonings to make it whatever taste you want, whatever you got in the house. The nice thing about onion and garlic powder is if you add too much, it's not like it's overpowering like salt. You're gonna be fine either way.
Smells good.
Today we've got minced onion. If you got an onion at home you wanna chop up and saute in there, you do that.
Minced onion is the easy way to go. You don't feel like chopping up an onion? I keep a big thing of minced onions.
Don't feel like crying that day?
Yep.
And then onion powder for just a little bit extra kick of that onion. That minced onion is great for texture if you want bigger cuts of onion in there. You can also use seasoned salt, you can use chili powder, you can use whatever you want to make it the flavor that you like best. Whatever you've got in your cupboard will work today.
Smells good. Starting to smell the seasonings in there. See, you always know when something got enough seasoning when you can smell the seasonings. See, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the onion powder because onion always gives stuff an extra kick. You always can tell if the meat is done by if you don't see any more pink in there. Okay, always look for that pink to be all the way brown.
Right on. So now that our beef is getting real crispy and tasty, real simple. We don't even have to boil the mac and cheese. We're gonna put in some water. We got both of the packets of mac and cheese. So we've got 2 boxes of the macaroni here. And we're gonna add a little over 4 cups straight into the beef mixture, whatever's gonna fit in our pan. Be careful when you're adding water to oil because the oil and the water ain't gonna mix. And so the oil's gonna try to pop out. I know what you're thinking. Put in water and beef. No. But just stick with me here.
Yeah, we're going to add more seasoning because the water dilutes all the flavor that we put in there earlier. Spoon powder. powder. Just a hint of garlic. And I think we should let this cook.
So we're gonna leave this for 10 minutes. We don't have a cover big enough for this one, but if you got a pan cover at home, go ahead and pop that on, and in 10 minutes, check on it. You can keep stirring in between too, make sure nothing got stuck to the bottom.
Pan. It's getting closer to being done when it starts to boil.
All right, we want it to be real cheesy, so we don't want to throw in our cheese packets until we drain the extra water out of here. So we're gonna take our colander, our strainer, take it over to the sink and drain it. All right, now the good part, the cheese. We're gonna use the cheese packet today, but if you want, add in your favorite cheese. You can even top it with cheese and bake it in the oven at about 350 for a few minutes if you wanna get a good baked cheese on top. But for today, easy quick route. About half a cup of milk for the 2 packets, because remember, we used 2 boxes of mac and cheese. We got a big family to feed. And you grab your whisk, and then mix that all up so you ain't got no more chunks in there.
Gotta have a nice split in your wrist.
All on the wrist.
If you like me and you love cheese, I would take shredded cheese and just sprinkle it on here. Yeah, so I like my stuff cheesy.
Do-it-yourself hamburger helper. It is that easy. And what? Didn't take more than 20, 25 minutes.
Nope.
Catch us next time on Cooking with SaloMAC.